Hi guys, I wanted to share this video with all the new mums and the ones who have still not started or thinking maybe from where to start. So this is the simple activity which every kid would love, is sorting activity. So I will show you like these 4 steps of sorting where you can start, in the second step, third step, and the fourth is the last step. The simple thing is, first they need to understand what is sorting. So they need to look, feel and understand the different shapes and sizes of everything that they see. So I started with my son with forks and spoon. So I used to show him a fork and spoon almost every day for like 10 days. I used to keep in front of him, and then we used to do, this is fork, this is spoon, this is a tablespoon, this is a fork. So after 10 days, then he said, yes mama. I asked him, Vivan, can you give me a fork? He gave me this, and then I said, can you give me a spoon? And then he gave me this. The second activity which we did was sorting between hands and feet. You can of course always do it with whatever you have at home. You can do it with socks and shoes if you have, t-shirt and shorts, anything to do with practical life, whatever you use at home. You can think it's different and there are like 2 opposite things, and you can do it with that. You can of course stick them on paper and then do it with your kids. I will share some pictures which I've done with my son. Will surely help you out to get some hands-on ideas. So these are like basic cutouts which I've bought from the market, and you can make it at home as well. If you have chart papers, you can just create any shape and cut, and you can use it. So it's very simple. Vivan, that's a hand, that's a purple hand. You can use same colors or different colors. With my son, it worked with different colors, because earlier he was not very familiar with the colors, so he used to get very confused. He used to just keep looking at the colors. So that's how I started using different colors. So because it was just the shape which I had to make him see first. So hand and hand will go here. You have feet. So you can keep these 2 out, and then you should help them out to figure out what is it. A hand. It looks familiar with this one. See? There is 1 thumb here, fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there are fingers, and they look very similar in shape. So this will go here, and similarly for feet. Then you can do the simple activity with your toys. So everyone has these small cup toys to make tower, and we have these rings. So the basic idea is, let them feel, let them see the shape, let them grip, let them see how it is, it rotates. And with this he has to hold it like this, and then you can get 2 bowls, put 1 ring here, put your cup here, and then you can help them sort. So the rings will go here, the cups can go here. The rings will go here, the cups will go here. So like this, they'll be very happy to do the sorting. It'll take some time, but I am sure patience always pays. So they'll be very happy doing this activity. So this was activity number 2 for the beginners. And you can always introduce them once they know how to do it. A spoon, a fork, maybe a small scoop, maybe a small spoon like this, and then maybe I'm forgetting the name, sorry. Okay, I'll come back to it later. Step number 2. Once they know the difference, then you can go to colors. Color sorting. So I have used this idli maker of mine to do the sorting. We used to do it with Vivan, because when I shifted to Jakarta, I had very limited stuff to do with my kid. So whatever I had at home, I just utilized that. We have learned colors with these chips. It really worked with my son. So he has to just look. Yellow, 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 yellow will go here. Pink goes here. Blue will go here. Green will go here. Orange mama goes here, and white here. It's done. So it's simple and they love it. Then this is simple. You have your blocks, you have your letters. You can use buttons, you can use gems, the eating gems. If you want your dry fruits or your dry beans, whatever is convenient, you can use that. So I basically used to use letters, these alphabets, so that he gets to see them again and again, and then he becomes familiar. So you use these 2 cups, and then he has to match the color. So it's just the color activity. To match, he can put this here, these ones here, the Q goes here, R goes here. and the other respective ones, then finally they go here. It's very simple, very handy, and you can do it as many times you want. You can change the color, you can change the objects, you can use different glasses if you want, you can use basket, you can use your small bowls. So you can use anything to create this game. Once they know that, then you can create such baskets for sorting. My son has just kept this green one here. So this is basically pink basket and orange basket. So you can give this stuff to them in one big tray, and then you can tell them to sort in different baskets. So you can keep them here in one plate or something, and then the orange one you can say will go here, the pink will go here, or maybe first you can put one pink. Yes, Vivan? You can put the pink thing first here and orange one here, so that it's easy for them to identify where to put orange and where they have to put pink. So they'll just pick up everything from here, and the pink will go here, then orange will go here, and simultaneously they'll finish the activity. Of course, in the beginning you will need to help them out to sort, and try and use two very different colors so that it becomes easy for them. And then kids, they surely love this activity. My activity number 3, which I think is they completely love it. Once they are done with their activity, they can do this activity. So which is different shapes and colors. So like I have a big ball and I have this cone here. So they have to just sort. I'll give a lot of options here, like maybe different colors of this and different colors of these balls. But they have to sort and put all the balls in one and all these cones in one. So it becomes simple. You can use your foam cutouts, you can use different shapes like oval, square, or whatever you want. Car, trucks, dogs and cats. If you have any stickers, if you have any cutouts, you can use anything to create this one. The third activity and third step is to have big and small. They need to identify big and small. So they can use a spoon now to pick up the ball and put the ball in the small pocket, and the big one goes, yes, in the big pocket. So you can, of course, I put a sticker here for big and small. I used to do it in the beginning with my son, but now I don't do it. But of course you can. It becomes easy for them, and then you can of course say B for big, and S for small, and it is quite handy. So this activity is quite simple. You have to just use balls. You can, and trust me, you can use anything. They just love the activity, and you can give whatever you want. You can see I use a lot of stuff again and again. You won't find a lot of new stuff, but with the same stuff I try and create a lot of new activities. So this is a simple matching activity which I do with Vivan with pebbles that we have. You can match these pebbles. So Vivan loves to play with these pebbles, so I always keep them around and I try and plan some activity with it. So these are very different colors and very different texture. The material is very different. It's a translucent, so at the same time we do translucent, opaque and transparent whenever we are doing such activities. So I tell him this is translucent, the one which is opaque, so this is completely opaque, you can't see anything through it. So these things really help. So the black will go here, the white will go here, and the golden one will go here. So it's simple, but it's quite fun to do it with kids. The last one for the third round is with clay and balls. So they have to just pick up a ball and they can stick it here. You can use ice cream sticks, you can use your big sticks, you can use color toothpicks, you can use coins, you can use your colored buttons if you have at home, and you can create all the games for them. So the blue one goes here, the green one goes here, and see, it's ready here. So it's quite simple. The fourth and the last one, which I think my son is currently on this one because we've been doing these activities a lot. So I try and make it a little more interesting and a little tricky now. So I prepare this tray with different objects and different colors, different textures. So what I do, I give him this thing along with the opposites one. So he has one here and the same one is on the other one. So he has to find, I ask him what is this, and then he say A. So I'll tell him you have to find A now. So the red A. So we are doing the color at the same time, we are doing alphabet at the same time. So he'll pick up A and he'll put it here. So it's a yellow block. Okay, can you tell it has how many pockets? 1, 2, 3. So can you find a yellow block with 3 pockets here? So of course he'll identify yellow first, the block, and then he'll say 1, 2, 3, and then it goes here. Then for the cap goes here, the blue one goes here. So it is very interesting. This one really works if you want your kid to focus and sit at one place. So you take a bowl, put a lot of balls. If you have a lot of buttons, you can put that. Tell them to take in a scoop, put it in the small cap. Let them put it in a small cap. It takes a lot of time, but trust me, they really love it. I use almost 20 to 25 caps at one time to do it with my kid, and he completely loves it. And then when it's done, tell them to pick it up and put the cap back. Pick up one and put the cap back, and maybe you can give green and blue separate balls, and then they could do it separately. So it really works. The fourth activity, my son has already taken all the bells. So this activity is actually